All right, market update here on the 25th. This is going to be a pretty quick update. I'll do some of the tech stocks. I'll do SPY, QQQ. So we're basically at a point where we're either going to go down to 538, 541, or this is the bottom and we're going to go up now. Those are the two options. If we do come down here, then we'll go up from here. You can see here on the 1 hour standard deviation, we are at the very bottom of -2 standard deviations. So I'm looking for either this, or I'm looking, or this has already happened. Either way, this or this. That's what I'm looking for. So I don't have a preference. I'm leaning towards we already bottomed actually. So I'm leaning towards this one, but it could go either way. So that's all for SPY. QQQ is the same thing. This is likely a quick ABC move, and we're ready to go higher. You can see here, if we come down here to 468, it's going to be way outside of 2 standard deviations on the hourly. And so I think we're ready to go higher. So that would just mean we go much higher tomorrow morning. But again, it's still possible we come down here to 467. Just probably not as likely now. Tesla, a few different options depending on what the market does. I see this as a triangle and ready to go. So potentially ready to go all the way up here. Could just break out from here. I saw some call buying and I saw some put buying today, so I'm not sure which one. Or the second option is if the market retraces more, then I'm looking for this. That's not right. I'm looking for and then this would be like that. So are we going to come back down here to 180, or is it going to go ahead and do continuation up to 196 and eventually 230 to 240? So Tesla kind of choppy up today. Looks good either way to me. Same with the overall market. And then we have Apple. Same thing, same setup basically. Maybe a nested move here. So maybe 1, 2, like that, and then this is a nested move maybe, like that. Needs to hold 206.55. Microsoft, I'm looking for 462. So this is potentially, I already have it drawn up here, second wave of an overall third wave. Or no, I'm sorry, second wave of an overall fifth wave. So something like that to 462. Pull back, or we finish it. It could finish too. I think it probably finishes, but the thing is, Apple is probably going to pull back. So you might get a Microsoft dip all the way back down here to 430 after it hits 462. So that's really only like 3 or 4% higher. So we'll see on that. NVIDIA, I bought into NVIDIA yesterday in the video. So I sold too early on this move. I was looking at this wrong, I guess. So I was thinking A, B, C like that. And we were going to have another move down here to 115. And instead, it just went straight up here into the supply zone. That's why you probably should have supply and demand marked on your charts. But I sold at like 122, 123, so I missed out on a little bit. And at this point, I have other tech stocks. So at this point, it's up after hours. If you look at the 1 hour, it probably bottomed. So we went straight down. I pointed out in the video this is ABC. Probably ended right here. And that means NVIDIA could be going straight up to 150. We'll see. It's in supply right now. So potentially this or it's just going to keep on going straight up here to 150. Either one. So I'm out of it right now. If it pulls back, I'd probably get back in, but I'm already in Meta. I'm in Tesla. I'm in a few other stocks. So Meta, speaking of Meta, this one is the same thing. They're all in the exact same spot. They're all either pulling back hard or they're ready to go. So Meta, if it's ready to go, I'm looking for this. Something like that. Or it could be that. I would say it's ready to go. So no covered calls from me this time. Ready for it to at least hit 517 if the market goes higher tomorrow. Let's see here. AMD, same thing. Is this going to end up going down to the gap fill? Or is it ready to take off for the third wave higher, pull back, and maybe hit 190? Take your pick. Every single one of them is set up the exact same. Rivian, I bought back my sold puts. It was way up here. I was like, I got to take profit on these. But it could end up being something like this. If it pulls back again, I'll probably sell puts again on it. Or just buy calls or shares. And pretty good setup for this gap fill up here at 15 bucks. CRM, I have a call on this because I think it's going to 260. If it does pull back for some reason to 230, I'll just average down on my call. And yeah, if you look at the daily on here, it's still barely hitting -1 standard deviations. It's probably coming all the way up here to 260 to 270. Let's see what else we got here. The dollar is pretty much flat. IO and Q, I bought shares on this today. It's back down to 659. I will average down on this. If it does go to new lows, it's very possible this comes down here to 545. But I actually think that we're going to get a bounce first. Maybe up here like that. And then it's probably going to come down to lower lows. 540-ish. So I'd probably sell up here at 720 to 738 if it starts moving up higher from here. Otherwise, I'll hold and average down here. Let's see here. GME. I'm ready for this to bounce. Had a nice bounce into the close. I've been talking about it for a while. I'm looking for an ABC move higher. Potentially to 30 to 35 bucks. So I have some sold puts on this that are pretty near term. They're for the 5th. And I think this move could happen pretty quick. So we'll see what happens with that. And what have I missed? I don't think I've missed that much. Mara, I sold puts on Mara today too. Celsius Holdings was down pretty big. I don't like this stock, but it was trending today. If I was going to buy it, it'd probably be in the low 50s to mid 40s. Has some pretty strong or overpriced fundamentals. I think it has like a 41 price to book, and it's like a 60 PE, forward PE. And the only thing it really has going for it is on the standard deviations, it's pretty oversold. But this could end up being a 5-wave move too. So I'd probably potentially buy here, but this could be going lower. So gonna have to watch if it breaks below. If it breaks below 53 bucks, then I would say it's probably a third wave. So 53 bucks is kind of the spot that I'd be buying around, but if it broke below that or below this right here, maybe stop out. But it should bounce here soon. It's pretty oversold. What else we got here? Bitcoin was barely up from yesterday. I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I forgot anything. Let me know if I forgot something or any stocks you want me to look at. Pretty quick video. There wasn't that much movement today. I guess QQ was up pretty good, and the video was up. Besides that, it was a pretty boring day, to be honest. Usually, lately in the market, the first couple hours are just, I get everything done, and the rest of the day is pretty much just nothing going on. So hopefully at some point we get the volatility back when the market's dipping, because that's going to give a lot more trading opportunities. Right now, it's just kind of like picking overbought stocks over and over and over, and it gets kind of boring after a while. Anyway, that's it for the update today. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I will catch you tomorrow.